Well, hey everybody, this is Tanner Mulvihill over at Bayfield Home Loans, and I'm joined today by a real estate superstar and homeowner in Embrey Mill, Ann Marley Green. Ann, how are you today?
I'm doing great. It's summer. How are you doing?
Oh, I feel the same. It's so nice to have the weather kind of changing a little bit here, and just we love the summertime around here, so it's all good.
Yep. Yeah, it's perfect.
Well, we got three properties that we're going to touch on for the people today, and we're kind of going to give an overview of what's going on in the market as well. But let's go ahead and get them pulled up and tell me about this property. How'd it go?
Yeah, so this was one of my listings over in phase two. It's one of the rare listings that you have under $700,000 in Embrey Mill. It
Oh,
just
okay.
closed last month, above list price. Very happy with how that offer panned out. Really great house in the neighborhood, but yeah, no, it was a good one.
Yeah, it's nice to see when, like you said, this kind of the sub 700, and then you don't run into that too much. So nice, easy sale and get it done. Let's see. Let's go ahead and chat about then the next one that we're going to talk about. Like I said, we're going to hit on two of the listings that we have here, and that was 1232 Coastal Avenue. This was kind of a little bit different. You had the panels on and everything. I know that creates a little bit more challenges.
Yes, yeah. Solar panels, you and I could do a whole video series on this, but
Yes.
it definitely does create some extra hurdles that are not described to many people when the companies are coming around trying to get you to install them on their house. But my sellers were awesome on this one, and they knew that they were going to have to pay those panels off at closing. That was not a surprise. And this was one of my favorite houses to list so far this year. Just very clean, immaculate. They did a great job getting it ready for the market, and they got a price above list price. So all good.
Yeah, it was definitely, it looks, I mean, it basically looked like a model home. The furniture was outstanding, really matched the color scheme well. So that makes life a lot easier for everybody. But, it probably helps that they listened to you as well on pricing, and then it worked out for their advantage.
Yeah. They moved to Texas, but I told them they should have stayed here and just made a company helping me get my houses listed. They nailed it, hit it out of the park. So there's a future job opportunity for them if they ever want to come back to Virginia.
Very nice. Yes. Ready to go. And then you had one property that you wanted to bring to everybody's kind of attention on this. And this is 547 Apricot Street. This is 949.9. Kind of give me the rundown. What caught your eye about this one?
Yeah, so I am super interested to see how this property pans out. It's pretty new to the market. It's only been on 6 days,
Okay.
but it is a very unique floor plan because it has 4 finished levels, which there are only a handful of those in Embrey Mill. It's the Middleton floor plan by Stanley Martin. So it basically has like your regular single family home, main level bedroom. It's got a finished basement. But then when you get upstairs, there's an extra set of stairs that takes you up to an additional bedroom, full bathroom, and kind of like a loft hangout area.
Wow. Okay.
So there are lots of families in our neighborhood that do multi-generational living where they have, their parents move in with them or college-age kids move in with them. And this is one that I thought would be a great layout for that style because of the different bedrooms on all the different floors. It's a great opportunity, in my opinion, that everyone kind of has their own space that they can kind of escape to and feel like you have your own, living quarters, but all be within one home together.
I mean, this is massive as I'm going through the pictures, and it almost feels to me like it's like a hotel. Like
Yep.
It's like you got your own wing of the hotel. We've hit on a number of the bedrooms. Let me see if I can get to kind of the upstairs that you're talking about. Now, do you think that this bedroom on the left here, is that probably one of them right there that we're looking at?
I think so, yeah. And
Okay.
I think that's the bathroom. And then that's at the bottom right-hand corner. I think that's their like living room loft space.
Very cool. And I mean, they got, like I said, I think it's a hotel. They got the gym, they got, plenty of room for the movie theater, just a lot of, and down in the basement. So, I mean, that's really a unique, I mean, how many of them do you think are in the neighborhood that are kind of this model?
I would say probably maybe a dozen,
Wow.
maybe up to 20, but I have only toured, I believe, 2 in the neighborhood before. And it's always kind of a surprise. You get up to that third, the normal upstairs level and you're like, there's stairs.
There's another one.
Yeah. So there are not many of them. It was an add-on people could do when they were building the home. It is 6,173 finished square feet. So that takes
Holy
a very
cow.
special person to want to clean that, or maybe you
Oh
hire
yeah.
someone out. That sounds like 2,000 finished square feet more than I could personally clean on my house. But it is a very, very unique floor plan. And I think would be a great opportunity for someone who does have that multi-generational living situation.
Yeah, and that's a huge point. Yeah, really, I'm interested to see what this goes for now too, because that additional square footage and kind of the built out room, there's so many options there. Like, hey, boy, you have 3 people working from home on that one, and then all the other rooms combined. And so that's really cool. That we'll see what happens with that. Okay, so I asked for kind of some homework from you. I wanted to give the folks in the neighborhood an idea of what we are seeing on the rental market right now. So you put this nice little slide together for us. So talk to me a little bit about kind of the rental market in Embry Mill right now.
Yeah, so Embrey Mill, obviously a very popular neighborhood. A lot of people want to move into it. It's highly
Yep.
desirable. Right now, for some people, renting is cheaper than having a mortgage payment. I personally could never stomach paying someone else's mortgage, so we've always bought our houses, but totally get it.
Yeah.
Mortgage prices, I mean, you know better than I do, mortgage prices are definitely higher than they were, a couple years ago. So Embrey Mill, very, very active rental market. This is the average prices for everything year to date. So from January to now, the average price for a single family home is just under 3,800. I think the highest one I saw was 4,000 a month for a single family home, and then townhome right around the 3,000 mark.
That's really really impressive, and it always goes back to like, okay, am I going to be here for a year? Am I going to be here for 3 years? And of course, on our side, we always think like, look, if you're going to be here over a year, this is the time to buy. But that does give people an idea of basically 3,800 a month for a single family right now in Embry Mill. So if they're considering renting it out, or better yet, let's say you have that townhouse that you've had a little while and you're thinking about buying a single family. Ann and I can help you keep that townhouse and buy another one in the neighborhood. No problem. You'll use your second tier entitlement. If you're a VA, like both of us have that eligibility option. And we can make that work. I mean, I help folks do that all the time. I know you do as well. And I think a lot of times military believe like, oh, I have to move 50 miles away or some version of that. And thankfully, it's not the case. You could keep the townhouse as a rental at the $3,000 a month that you're going to get, and we'll help you buy the new one.
Yep. Yeah. And I do help renters and landlords a lot. And it is not uncommon for landlords to build into their lease that price for the rent goes up a little bit every year. So this is one of, in my opinion, biased opinion, but opinion, this is one of the best places to have an investment property, just because it's very easy to find well-qualified renters with the military, government contractors, get multi-year leases. I mean, it's just very, I don't want to say it's easy, but compared to other places where I've had rentals, just the pool of renters that you can get in, very well qualified, minimal risk. There's always risk with a rental,
Right?
But get some good candidates in.
Well, the thing about it too, like when it's in the neighborhood that you live in or close to, like if you purchased like you had the townhouse and you purchased single family somewhere around the area, you always can go back and check on it really easy. It's right there. You just drive by, make sure they're doing what they're supposed to. But yeah, I mean, it's a great option for people.
Yeah, and it is. I mean, Embrey Mill is one of those neighborhoods where people buy up and down and stay in the neighborhood because it's obviously lovely to live in. We have all those great amenities, but now, you'll have people that have outgrown their townhouse and they want a single family home. We've had single family home people that want to move into the 55 and older section. Yep. You can stay here forever.
I was going to say, that's basically, it's going to become the new place where you could just kind of go the evolution. You got the townhouse, the single family, and you move to the 55 plus. So it'll work out.
Yep. Yeah.
Well, we will be celebrating our 1 year of doing the videos next month. So, and it's always a pleasure joining you on this journey, and we'll see everybody next month, and hopefully we'll have something special for them for our 1 year anniversary.
Exciting times.
See you later. We'll talk to you later.